Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. My name's Hello Good Game, your host within this Magic the Gathering Arena deck guide video, playing new decks every single day in standard best of one Mythic rank. We'll break down the deck list, talk about the strategies and synergies, demonstrate against the best players and decks in game, and then we'll wrap up with our final thoughts, deck review, and channel news. If you want to help out, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Slam that thumbs up button, and of course, subscribe to the channel for future content. You can also join the community Discord to engage with the community in a deeper level. Thank you all so much for your support. Happy Thanksgiving to our Americanos, and enjoy.
It's a new lap record!
It's Freedom Days, baby. Let's go. I'm a Canadian personally, and we celebrated our Thanksgiving conquest of the Pilgrims about a month ago, right? Sorry to all of our Indigenous folk. It's a weird holiday, admittedly, but that's not what we're here for. I would like to show off this new deck, though, and we are crushing it in Mythic, top 1800. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, like we love to say. Three-color deck, white, red, and black, focused on white primarily, but we are branching into those two alternative colors with the build. Red primarily, but a little bit of black as well, right? So, new card to the set. I don't know if you've heard the news. Anim Pakal, Thousandth Moon for 3 mana, a 1/2, and whenever you attack with one or more non-gnome creatures, put a +1/+1 counter on the moon, and then create that many equal to the number of counters on it. X/1/1 tokens that are also tapped and attacking. Pretty ridiculous. They're going to be gnomes, so they won't trigger her on future turns, but that's fine. We have plenty of other non-gnome creatures that will trigger the Thousandth Moon. This is absolutely phenomenal. These tokens can be now pushed up with a Virtue of Loyalty. At the beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Untap those creatures. Great news. We also have the Sanguine Evangelist for 3 mana as a 2/1 with Battle Cry, and whenever it attacks other creatures that are attacking, we'll get +1/+0 until the end of turn. This is great. It can push up all of those gnome creatures to increase their damage output. When it enters, it makes a bat, and when it dies, it makes a bat. That's also quite nice. It is a token-based deck, so it's not just the Thousandth Moon that we're relying on, not just the Evangelist to push the team up. That kind of doubles down. It's really the best of both worlds. It's like making tokens and it pushes your tokens up. Kind of like the Virtue of Loyalty, right? It can itself make a 2/2 as well for 2 mana at instant speed through Ardenvale Fealty. Drawing on all of our tokens as their mana value will be 0 with Tokazia's Welcome for 3 mana. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, if its mana value is 3 or less, draw a card, triggering only once each turn. We do have instant speed through the Virtue, that fealty here, which is nice. So we can actually draw on our turn as well as our opponent's turn if things go right, as well as the Sanguine Evangelist dying in a block on our opponent's turn. It's going to make that bat. That bat will now draw us cards if we happen to have the Welcome in play, right? Other tokens in deck will be the Lord Skitter, Sewer King for 3 mana, 3/3. Whenever a rat enters the battlefield, exile card from a graveyard, from an opponent's graveyard to be more specific. And at the beginning of combat on your turn, create a 1/1 rat that cannot block. Unfortunately, it does have Summoning Sickness, but at the end of the day, we'll take advantage of it in the following turns. Wedding Announcement can make tokens as well for 3 mana at the beginning of your end step. Put an invitation counter on it, and then if you've attacked with 2 creatures or more, draw a card. If not, create a 1/1. When you have 3 counters, transform it into the Festivities. Creatures you control get +1/+1. We love it. More tokens through Jadar Ghoulcaller of Nephilia. 2 mana, 1/1 at the beginning of your end step. If you control no creatures with decay, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token that has decay. It cannot block, and when it attacks, it will self-sacrifice, but that's fine because we create another one, and that is really good on top of the Welcome, as it will continue to draw us cards turn by turn. We do not mind. The Redcap Gutter-Dweller for 4 mana as a 3/3 with Menace, creating 2 1/1 rats. Also, they cannot block. And at the beginning of your upkeep, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on the Dweller. And then I believe you exile the top card of your library, and you may play that card this turn. Very good card advantage alongside the Welcome. more tokens through potentially the Bone Horde Dracosaur for 5. It's a 5/5 with flying and first strike. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top 2 cards of your library, and you may play those cards this turn. So additional card advantage here as well. If you exile the land, create a 3/1 red dino, and if you exile the non-land, create a treasure. So this helps us ramp into playing multiple spells per turn. It also creates the creatures, which we love, and is a 5/5 itself, which is hard to complain with, right? So good card advantage throughout the deck. Welcome drawing cards, Dweller, giving cards into exile, as well as the Dracosaur. So this is quite nice. Going really, really wide with the deck. With the Thousandth Moon and the Sewer King, as well as, to the Announcement and Evangelist to a certain extent, powering up the team through the Evangelist, through the Wedding Announcement, through the Virtue of Loyalty, which is great. We can also, gain a bunch of life to sustain us in any aggro match with the Lunarch Veteran. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life, Disturbed coming back into play from the graveyard as the Phantom for 2. A 1/1 with flying, and whenever another creature you control leaves the battlefield, you gain 1 life, right? So some really nice sustainability within the deck via the Veteran. Removal through Torch the Tower, 1 mana, instant speed, bargain, 2 damage to your creature or planeswalker. If bargained, an additional 1 damage to that target, and you get to scry 1. It's a beautiful time. We have lots of tokens to sacrifice. Get Lost for 2 mana at instant speed. 2 copies of this in deck, destroying creature, planeswalker, or enchantment. They're going to create 2 map tokens. So, really just like that emergency button if things go wrong. Anti-shield red tech. Of course, some flavorful cards on the back end of the deck within a single copy of Mondrak, Glory Dominus, 4 mana, 4/4. If you create a token, create twice that many tokens. Seems fine in a token deck. Pay 1 and 2 Phyrexian white to sacrifice 2 creatures to put an indestructible counter on the Dominus. And the Thousandth Moon Smithy for 4 mana. When it enters the battlefield, create a Golem token with power and toughness equal to the number of creatures and artifacts you control. At the beginning of pre-combat main phase, you may tap 5 untapped artifacts and or creatures you control to transform it into the Barracks of the Thousandth. And of course, whenever you cast an artifact or creature, only HCG, you get to make another one of those golems with its power and toughness equal to number of creatures you control. Big wide token deck and artifacts, which we don't really have. So that is the deck as the whole. Having a ton of fun and a ton of luck with this build. 25 lands. Having a little bit of problems with my land base today. It's like only getting 2 lands, even with 25, or, you're pulling 18. It is wild. We do have some utility lands here within the Seat of the Empire, Crucible of Defiance, and our Abandoned Mire. No creature lands. Just looking to curve out as quickly as possible. We don't like to play tapped and the dual lands to make sure that the mana is consistent, as it is a 3-color deck. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Again, happy Thanksgiving. We're going to crush it against some of the best decks and players in-game right now. And what a fantastic video this is. Not only do you all get a great deck, but the matches we played today are fantastic against original decks, which is really cool as well. So I hope you enjoy. If you do, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit us up in the comments below, join that community Discord, and, let's go. All right, well, 2 lands. We love it. Not impressed. Should be like that every single time. This is one of the matches where it's nothing but lands, maybe. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. No attack. Could have been a virtue. I don't want to lose my life gain into that. Again, I don't want to lose my life gain. Maybe we should have. Then it wouldn't have been able to kill this. That's a mistake on my end. They should kill the veteran. Brutal Cathar? No, but I like it. I'm using this card too. Good for you. Big hit. Vigilance, why not? Could have swung with the additional 1/1 as well. I don't think you need the block. Kind of has to be, doesn't it? I mean, life gain was good while it lasted, but we need to just keep accumulating. What? They don't kill our life gain? Interesting. Are they going all in? Whoa. We just have to balance damage with Golem block. And I don't even know if we need to block this turn. Oh, they're tapping? Interesting. They could have left it as a land. Right? Can this tap with lands? Never mind. Never mind. Reading the card explains the card. I'll take damage to 12. I mean, it has vigilance, why wouldn't you? Personally, I'm just looking at pictures typically day to day. It's a lot of damage, but we do have a lot of life gain. Yeah, let's take it slow. Right, take it nice and easy. Gain some life. They're pretty decent attackers. We make another bat. Now, do we want to untap all these? Or we go in with another evangelist? I think Virtue. And then try to double drop next turn. Because the counter on Anim is really good in itself, and then we kind of open up some chump blocks. Yeah, I'm not worried. I think they need to block, really. This feels like an overextension. Block 9, 2, 4, 6, 12, 15 damage. Let's block their draw engine. I might as well clean up the threat as well. And then this can block that easily. We'll keep these to ourselves. Nominal. All right. We should be fine. We could take a draw, but I think our cards are fine. The draw would be nice if we got a land and then could double play, but you can't guarantee that. Again, I think we're just playing it safe, slow and steady. We could attack here, I think. Goes to 7, but they could kill it. I don't want that. Because this is our life gain engine, right? This is 5 life. So that's phenomenal in a tempo-based match like this. And then next turn we have the battle cry and everything. So I should be fine. Everything untaps, and that's got to be a good game. They draw. Ooh, not a bad card. Not a bad card at all. We still have 15 life. Golems block very easily. Good game. Top 1,800 player there. No joke. We get into the top 18 ourselves. Going first, just too curved out. Looking for a 2-drop, looking for a 3rd land. 2-drop confirmed, looking for a 3rd land. Counterspell is active. Creature lands, 3rd land off the top. Oh my god, am I good at this game? Let's hit for 2. Wedding is out. Interesting. They're not even going to draw? 3rd land is a go. It's like a temporal lockout or whatever. Oh, sunset. Jace for 2 life. +1 on the 2/2 token. Interesting. No lands. Oh, damn. I'm going to confirm the draw. I know they're a mill deck, but I still need to curve out. Wandering Emperor, obviously. May as well not attack at all then. Could be counterspell. Hopefully we're not playing into a field wipe. Ooh, okay. Most likely will be a field wipe. And subsequently a pretty decent game. They could also draw. Tapped land. Might not have it till next turn, question mark? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Let's see it. Wanderer on the Evangelist. It's a good attack. Ooh, killing Voidrend. Wedding announcement is gone now. That's very nice. And they have more mana? Interesting. Wow. No field wipe then? Or like what's going on there? Exile, no bromade. Draw, life gain. Don't want to play any of our creatures. Lose the draw. Just untap, force the field wipe, and then we'll play out from there. Right? It has to be a field wipe. Yup! Dang it, Randy. -2, we mill. Land, call, access to veteran. Land out. Draw a card. Sorry, not land. Lunark out. Draw a card. And then I think Gutter. Double body. Gain 3 life. Everything grabs a +1 counter. So that's a good way to just regain board state every turn. Basically forcing another field wipe on their behalf. All right, we can do that exact same turn again. Okay.
You can be made to obey.
Decline. Land out. Going right for it. 6/6 blocker plus Wandering Emperor Exile. Menace gets exiled. 2/2 gets blocked. Yep. Sure. I mean, it's pretty good, right? The life gain is great. Veteran out. I'm going to go with the Dwellers. I like the Menace. I think that could be our saving grace here. Again, they need another field wipe. Nice mills. They get the draw. I assume they have it, and we continue playing. No field wipe. Easy peasy. Good game. It's as simple as that. Third land, temporal lockout. Hashtag get wrecked. Could be, could be, could be. No, they wouldn't. They destroyed their Wanderer. And it also wouldn't get the 4-drop. Sometimes the best way to survive a field wipe is just to refill the field immediately. Good game. And we made that conscious decision. Instead of flooding it more, we're like, okay, you know what? I don't want to play any more creatures. I think it's a field wipe. Virtue instead. And then if they do, we can refill. And that's exactly what we've seen happen. Hey, nice hand. I heard you were having mana issues in the deck, even though you're running 25. I can't even mulligan to 3 land? This is outrageous. Unacceptable. If I brick here... Okay. They kill the 1/1, but we still get the +1 counter on the moon. Can we ramp to 5? Okay. Let's just repeat the turn. Let's try to get some draw going. The Mentor, interesting, in the top 1500. What am I looking at here? This is incredible. Try to find the 5th land. You think they double block it? Doesn't matter, they have a shield token. Nice. Two takes a 1/1. 3/3 takes a 2/2. We get rid of the shield. It's not great. And Nim has to attack to trigger. Right, because the golem won't trigger it. Wandering Emperor. Nice to see you. That's actually kind of nice to know that that's there, right? Hopefully they overextend. Doesn't look like they will, though. I can't believe this deck is in the top 1500. This is really cool. Some original decks that we're seeing today. They would have to block with this. Let's just wait it out. We have 20 life still. I mean, we could sack. I mean, you can have the damage, I guess. If you're going to spend all your mana on that, it's yours. Just take the draw. Nice bluff. Oh, I do not need you. I'm going to main phase draw. We have to take their draw engine, right? I'm going to get after it. It still triggers. We have another for replacement. It's worth it. Or it doesn't trigger. It should trigger. Let's see if it does. Maybe it doesn't. It does. Let's kill the draw engine. That way we still get the Emperor. They get 2 of our creatures, that's fine. We still have 3. Right? That's not bad. 3 cards in their hand. I'm loaded. I don't doubt that they've got more juice. Getting the draw engine was good, though. A land, that's great. Oh, dang it! Nice. Yeah, I mean, they only get 1. We get the creature. Oh, they take the, that's smart. Because then we don't get a trigger ourselves. Let's draw from the welcome. Play a secondary welcome. Ooh, that's good. And, the shield is kind of annoying. I don't want to lose creatures. Yet. We're close. We're close. If we can just get a little bit of traction. And I think the welcome's going to help us get there. They were drawing with the Mentor a bunch earlier, and they are going to continue to do so. And they already have 3 in hand, so we definitely need some advantage of our own. They're going to attack with their creature land, question mark. Market Gnome in play. Land in play. Passing turn. Okay. Take the double draw. Attack first. So this is going to be a 3/3. But I still want to trigger them. Because of the double draw. And then we just replace our Thousandth Moon. Right? Let's just force value. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. 2 lands off the top. Of course. We were complaining about bricking earlier. Heyo! Thank you for the additional follow. This does 4 damage. Let's kill this. And remove the shield from this. This would be best to untap them. They're already going to untap, though. We've already drawn this turn, and I want to save this for a draw. So let's play the Virtue. Good value. We're at 20 life still, right? 6, 6, 5, 5, and pair of 3, 3s. Ooh! The little golems that could, baby. Let's go. Field wipe in 3, 2, 1. I was kidding. That's the funniest thing I've ever experienced. Oh, another land off the top. Bro. I think we're just dead, though. That was wild. Oh my god. Why did I was not being serious, but you can't kid with Arena. Oh, you cannot kid with this game. That pushes up everyone, which is great. Can they do them both? Nice. How do they have 10 mana? Don't these cost 5 each to activate? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 1 activated. Have I lost my mind? How did they activate both of these for 4 each? I'm so confused. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Where'd the extra mana come from? Oh, this just Oh! Loam Speaker just activating a creature land. I understand. That's really good. I think we lose this. Nice. Each or just this? Good game. The Loam Speaker activating the creature land is really good. Another land off the top? Bro. Like, where were you? Where were you? Opponent's going first. Let's keep 7. It's a little slow, but it's here. Just take it. Read it after. It was a rare 1-drop with ninjutsu in top 1000. Hashtag I'm nervous. Another one. 3 of them? Okay. A 0-1? Are they convoking? Interesting. I mean, this is top 1000. I am intrigued. What? Oh, just using it for the ninjutsu trigger is great. Make that treasure. Dude, nice. Straight up. I liked that. Start building rats. Hit for 2. Attempt to keep tempo. It's going to be pretty hard, I think, though. I like the Prodigy for the ninjutsu because you can continue to remove stuff on it. It's also unblockable, right? Sulk. Can't be blocked by creatures with greater power. That's so good. As a ninjutsu trigger, that's phenomenal. I'm impressed. That's the first time I've seen this. Very, very cool. That gets my thumbs up of approval. I like it. We're having a little bit of trouble keeping tempo, right? I mean, that's so good. They didn't spend the treasure this time. So that's a little interesting. Rats can't block. We have no life gain. I think we die. Some life gain would have helped offset their damage output, but... Four cards in hand. Oh, this no longer has flying. Maybe something like this. Ninjutsu on the Prodigy again. Like, this has happened to us so many times. Nice. This is working. Finally, a competitive ninjutsu deck. We've been waiting since Kamigawa for it. Good. Good, 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 good game, dude. I like it. I like it. I like it. Beautiful. Thank you for the match. Going first. Keeping 7. Removal on the back end. Open on 2 with Get Lost. Hit for 1. F. F. Good one, Arena. All right. Maybe we're here. I was just about to give up on it. Man, F. I present to you my very much sorted and organized desktop. Loading back in-game as a Johnny, the chosen one.
Meow.
We attacked, I think. Maybe they've also just... Like, what if it was arena-wide? Well, they're back too. I think it may have been. Or it's me again. Nah. No way. What rank were they? We lose that information when we reload back in, as well as our emotes. Yes. Take the damage unless it's a power-up of sorts. Play Virtue. Gain life. They kill the veteran, sure. I mean, I'd make kill the Virtue, but we're descended in. Not a problem. Land out. It's quite a nice blocker here as well. I'm not sure that they considered that with that removal. So we can actually hold some removal while dealing with both their attackers. Pretty smooth. You're a monster, roll token. A treasure token. Someone doesn't have any land. Someone doesn't have any land. You'll go here, you'll go here. 17 life still. They can't resist. Thank you for the follow. They can't resist. Beep boop up. Oh, where are you going? Sometimes it's the simple things, right? A Johnny, the unmatchable. Well, Oakley Dokley, a pretty decent deck. Where's Meat Hook when you need it? But I think Thousandth Moon might be a little stronger than first intended. You don't even need to put +1/+1 counters on it through other sources like Kumano or whatever it happens to be. But if you do, that's crazy. It was nice to see it still perform without them. With that being said, Virtue was almost a little late game for it, but if you get that, you're good to go. So, yeah, just what a crazy card. Really liking it. I think the addition of black in the deck is not entirely necessary. It could obviously just remain a Boros deck. But I love the Sewer King. You know, it's going to give us some graveyard control in the deck. The Ghoul Caller is quite nice as well. We were running more black cards in the deck previously. I was testing with the Tainted Adversary. Been looking at incorporating the Deepest Betrayal. You know, it can make the bat tokens as well, right? So that's pretty cool. And we were recently running Ashiok, the Wicked Manipulator, for some additional black ideas in the deck. If you have any other thoughts, definitely hit me up in the comments below. I want to balance the color base a little bit more and take it away from just being another Boros Thousandth Moon deck. I know it exists, but I do think that maybe this variant's better. And we also cut a Kaya from the deck. We have the 3-drop Kaya in the build. So if you have any other thoughts and ideas, don't hesitate. Hit us up. Of course, join the community Discord as well, so you can stay up to date with everything that's going on with the community. Happy Thanksgiving to all of our American friends. If not, I hope you're having an absolute magical day as well. They're going to be taking care of themselves this weekend, so you know, maybe we'll all treat ourselves as well. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, become a YouTube member, join the community, and you know, if I have to say this one more time, I swear. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You ramble, and then time goes on, and you're still talking, and then you forget what you've said. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a magical night. Cheers. I'll see you guys soon in the next. Yeah.